I got to be there when Trevor got drafted.
Right.
And I've kind of gone through. I feel like as I'm growing in my career, like
you're watching them grow.
I'm watching
the Jags grow
he's
as
just
well.
becoming Trevor Lawrence. You know what I mean? And like I'm just being Devin Carvajal, like, you know, making memes. You know, so.
Which again, to the memes point, I did see something yesterday where it looks like the Jaguars and the Steelers are the top 2 NFL trolls team.
Oh,
What is that? What is
so every week the ESPN does an article called Top Trolls.
Okay.
So that's a weekly stat?
Yeah, it's a weekly. It's like they always like highlight like who had the best like kind of win graphic.
Memes of the week?
Yeah, like win graphic of the day of the Sunday.
Right,
football
okay.
game. Like usually it's win.
Yeah.
I think we made it the last few times when we
Was
haven't
that the
won.
one recently of the Texans where
Trevor's
holding the ball?
Yeah, from
Good.
dodgeball.
Is that
Yeah.
why you got
Yeah.
ranked?
Mhm. Yeah,
That one's
yeah.
fun.
We got that one. I think we got on with the
Slide Red, maybe? That was good.
Slide Rid was good, but no, what was the win on that one? When did we win? When was the last time we won?
Was it Tennessee?
The last 3
Oh,
games.
the Titans game. We did the mayonnaise we got on the mayonnaise one with the Titans win.
With the Titans, yeah.
The terrible towel one with the napkins.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think those kind of win graphics have been fun. That started with the first graphic we did that started that kind of series where we like put Jags win and like something in the front was the Charger. It was like it was not the broken Charger.
Which was also good.
Yes, that's like my claim to fame. It's like
So
Mona Lisa.
whenever you first started, were you guys like making memes and stuff like this, or what? Has there been kind of like a recent transition into more of like the comedic side of NFL posts?
They've always been there, but now they're like at another level of competitiveness, especially when like you see like top trolls, like ESPN does an article about it.
Yeah.
Who trolled the hardest? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they'll highlight stuff on Instagram or not on Instagram on they'll highlight stuff on like Good Morning Football and like there's segments on this kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
it was happening, but it wasn't as much attention on it as it was.
As
So
it is
now,
now.
once there's more attention on it, the rest of us are like, all right, how are we doing this again? So every
Yeah.
week it's like, all right, how are we trolling these people?
Right.
Yeah.
I want to take you back to what you were talking about earlier when you were in the locker room and you're doing all sorts of stuff, interacting with players. Do you have like an individual player that you would say you've kind of garnered the most relationship with?
Man, that's a tough one. I used to have a couple guys like I really was really I thought my relationship with Marvin Jones was pretty cool. Like I've done work for him since he's been gone. Like, you know, and that's what's been nice. Like I
Kind of like freelance stuff.
Yeah, I've been able to kind of like help freelance with some guys. Like, you know, if they're looking for graphic help, like they know that like, you know, I'd help them out if they hit me up. So
Right.
I mean, but I would think Marvin Jones, me and him were pretty cool. I mean, I'm not like hanging. I'm not going to bars with these dudes, you know. But I think it's fun. But you know, I think you know, Trev sees me coming. He knows I'm asking him something. If Kirk, I think I'm always going to like Cisco and Daniel Thomas, the DBs. Those guys are always fun to ask. I always get messed with by the O linemen. Those guys are clowns, man. They're so funny. They're like giant.
So big.
They're
so
just
big.
giant men, but they're funny, man. Yeah, you just kind of just build those. I wouldn't say there's like one. I just think like they know when we walk in. Like I don't feel like there's any sort of way to like. I don't feel uncomfortable approaching anybody because they've seen me. Unless it's usually somebody new, but usually from like their first day in. Like if it's a draft pick, we're in there. To one of us is in there, like introducing ourselves and making sure they know that we are because they're gonna be seeing a lot of us.
Right.